Welcome to your Beaufort County News Headlines. I'm Matt Golden, and here are today's top stories. The University of South Carolina Beaufort has 10 toes in the sand as it forges ahead with developing a world-class marine biology program, and it's using revitalized research efforts at a little-known 1,600-acre barrier island as the centerpiece in that effort. The revived research by the local university at the one-of-a-kind Pritchards Island 25 miles east of the city comes 2 years after it was feared Pritchards would be lost to the neighboring state of Georgia. The pristine 3-mile-long island, which has gone untouched by beach homes and crowds, is considered one of the best outdoor laboratories on the East Coast. At a gathering at Beaufort's Inn, Tabby Place in Beaufort on Wednesday night, the university and its supporters showed up to thank Governor Henry McMaster, who is credited with taking a personal interest in keeping Pritchards in South Carolina's hands and finding the necessary funding to allow USCB to full take advantage of the research opportunities it affords. USCB researchers and leaders used the event, dubbed a Return to Pritchards Island, to explain to the governor and a crowd of 200 how $1 million in state funding that followed the governor's involvement has led to an explosion of research and interest in the island sandwich between the larger St. Helena and Fripp Islands on the South Carolina coast. The 2023 legislature backed a recurring expenditure of $500,000. A roundabout, the circular traffic configuration that's growing in popularity statewide, is in the works for a dangerous intersection northwest of Beaufort near Laurel Bay that's seen crashes in the double digits over the past 4 years. Construction of the $2.5 million federally funded project by the South Carolina Department of Transportation at Laurel Bay Road and Stanley Farm Road is expected to begin in early 2025 and last for 18 months, the SCDOT says. SCDOT hopes to get going with right-of-way negotiations later this year. Laurel Bay Road is a major road off the U.S. Highway 21 that leads to Laurel Bay Military Housing Complex tied to the U.S. Marine Corps Air Station Beaufort. That intersection was flagged for work and federal funding because of its high crash rate, SCDOT's Keith Riddle said Tuesday. In a recent 4-year period, the intersection saw 19 crashes, 16 of which were right-angle crashes. Of the total, 10 caused injuries and 1 resulted in a fatality. Most of the crashes, the SCDOT noted, occurred during favorable conditions during the day when it was not raining. A traffic circle says Riddle will reduce the number of accidents and the work qualified for federal funding because it will contribute to reducing fatal accidents, he said. Jasper County is celebrating a multi-million-dollar economic opportunity that could lead to further expansion. The South Atlantic Logistics Terminal, or SALT, will hold up to 6 million square feet of warehouse and industrial space. It's really exciting to see what it holds for the future here, said Jasper County Council Chairman Martin Sauls. The 880-acre, $200 million project in Hardyville is expected to generate 550 or more jobs coming from the 400,000 skilled potential employees within a 60-mile radius. So that's going to have a huge impact on here locally because people who live here will now be able to work here, Sauls added. State Senator Tom Davis, the Republican from Beaufort, said it's thousands of acres of undeveloped land in a prime spot close to the CSX rail line and Interstate I-95, plus the Savannah Port and Airport. For more information on any of these stories, please head to the sources on the screen, and as always, you can head over to BeaufortCountySC.gov where you can find press releases straight from Beaufort County. Thanks for tuning in to your Beaufort County News Headlines. Have a great day and a great weekend, Beaufort County.